Well, guess what time it is, folks? Guess what time it is? It's time to call out SouthShore12 again. That's right. Oh, boy. Where do we start? Well, we are going to start with actually them talking about wildfires and the problem with this state. And we're going to start with that, too, because it's kind of links up to the video I did earlier about why our Pine Barrens are dying. And that is because we're not doing controlled burns in the Pine Barrens. We're only doing controlled burns in grasslands, not the Pine Barrens. So we're going to play this for you.
Fire. News 12's Cecilia Dowd shows us the unique training today at Brookhaven National Lab.
Yeah. The reason why we're here today.
Meanwhile, the pitch pines are dying all over Brookhaven National Lab.
To teach firefighters how to fight fire and use fire as a firefighting tool.
New York Wildfire and Incident Management Academy training Wednesday was action-packed.
Can you say missing the point?
The second reason is to maintain the habitat that we have here for grassland birds and other species that are dependent on grasslands.
What about Pine Barrens? They need fire too. New Jersey does that. New Jersey does controlled burns, but it just seems like it's an alien concept to the dumb, tone-deaf people here in this state.
What I'm here for, and what the rest of my team here is for, is caring for our natural landscapes.
Nolan Calamia is landscape ecologist for the Sisters of St. Joseph in Brentwood.
At the Sisters of St. Joseph, traditionally we've had a lot of lawn. It's an old Long Island estate sort of layout, but we've been rewilding a lot of that lawn with native grasslands and meadows. And in order to care for those meadows properly, we've started to do controlled burns on them.
You can't just go around setting prescribed fires in New York. First, you have to be certified as a wildland firefighter, and a prescribed fire burn plan would generally have to be approved by DEC forest rangers.
And in order to fulfill that safely and do it correctly, we've attended this training here at NIWEMA.
And the days-long academy is more than just fires.
Well, it prepares them to go and help counties and municipalities during disasters. We just came back from North Carolina. They embedded with the city of Asheville to help set up relief efforts such as water and food and help them clear debris.
Cecilia Dowd, News 12, Long Island.
So, I know this spot very well. We're going to go to the maps, and I know the spot very well where they do this. And they've been doing this. This state has been doing controlled burns in this area over and over again. But they don't seem to be interested in it's this area right here. These two areas off Line Road. All right? But they don't seem to be too interested in the controlled burns in the Pine Barrens, like New Jersey does. All right? So that's the issue. All right? This is the area right here, all right, that they're doing it, all right? So they are concerned with preserving the grasslands. But it's okay to have all the pines dying from the Southern Pine Beetles because we don't have I mean, they burn this little area. Give me a freaking break. Give me a freaking break. Let me show you New Jersey, Pinelands, prescribed fire. Let's talk about prescribed fires, all right? Because they do this in New Jersey, all right? And this is what we need to do here. And last year, it says the Forest Fire Service burns on 21,407 acres. Meanwhile, on Long Island, we can maybe do, we're struggling to do maybe 50 acres. And it's all grasslands, not Pine Barrens. See, this is what I mean. This is exactly what I'm talking about, folks. So, of course, if we go to the rest of South Shore 12, they're going to be all over the South Shore. All over the South Shore, folks. And, yeah, they're Bay Shore. What else is new? This gets to almost 2 minutes. Oh, Bay Shore community upset members confront school board over sex abuse claims.
Demanding answers at a school board meeting.
It's all a certain demographic.
Abuse victims of a former elementary school teacher attended, along with those
it's all
who
about
supported
them.
News
It's all about
Kevin
them.
Macy was there.
It's all about them on Long Island.
I don't want to see that happen.
All right, just take a look at this for a minute. That guy has a Trump hat on. Are you kidding me? You're against abuse? You're drinking the Orange Man juice? I mean, can these be... Trump is an abuser. These people are the biggest freaking hypocrites. I'm telling you. They're the biggest freaking hypocrites. I'm not going to play this story. You don't need to see this story. It's all about them. It's always all about them. Oh, West Babylon. Let's look. Oh, that's going to get another 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Oh, just look at her. Just look at her. I'm not even going to play it. It's just so obvious who it's all about on Long Island. And if you're not one of these preppy white finance professional type people, then you're not going to matter. And guess what? The Pine Barrens, well, they're not something that these people care about. So therefore, they're just left to die. You know. And that's the sad thing. Just south of where they're doing these controlled burns, actually, there are some Southern Pine Beetle outbreaks. Let's show them to you, shall we? I'll make a second video about this because I'm just so... Oh, here you go. This tree's starting to die. Oh, we're not doing anything about that, though. We're burning the grasslands. We're not going to do anything about restoring the health of the pitch pine forest in this godforsaken state. Yeah, there you go. There's a whole bunch of dead pines right there. Oh, but we'll just burn the fires in the grasslands. We don't care about all the pines dying. Well, because it doesn't affect a certain demographic. A certain demographic is not interested in that. Yeah. So, unbelievable. Just unbelievable. You just can't make this stuff up.